Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Secret Government. I really appreciate everybody that watched my first stream and the introduction to the game. Somewhat of what I got. The game is actually going to be fully released from early access April 15th. So it's just a few weeks away. But if you like the game at all, I suggest if you will go on Steam, you can just click a link that they have there, and it enrolls you to get 4 of their games just by the click of the button. And if you like a grand strategy where it takes a lot of planning and things, I suggest to check it out. It's not like EU4 or CK3 or something like that, where you're really moving armies around. You're actually going around. Think of the Knights Templars. Think of what was the Tom Hanks movie? I can't think of it offhand. But it's actually this society that's basically looking to control the entire world through espionage and having people in key positions through all of the governments throughout the world. It takes a lot of planning and a lot of strategy in doing that. You're not really, like I said, you're not moving troops around, but you're moving people in the society around. You also have a level of people in the secret society that you can recruit that have government positions. You can't really move them around because they're in those positions, but you also have the members of your society that you're moving around doing the recruiting and spending the money and things like that. This is exactly where I left off on my last playthrough, if you guys recall it. It's in the first video. I started out here in London, southeast England, I guess is where I'm at. Looks like I have a fellow there, or there's somebody there. Oh, that's an uprising. I know I control somewhat of France. You can see my presence there. I think the brighter blue it is, the more presence I have. So I do have a presence there in England, somewhat of a presence in France, and at this time in the world, 1688, France is kind of the economic power and the technological power. You also I have somewhat of a presence here in Brandenburg, in Hessen. Brotherhood's manuscripts. Oh, this is like the directions, I guess. Influence, awareness. So yeah, I've been working on really trying to work on France because I'm trying to get a good consistent amount of influx of cash. And that's the best place to go. I'm over here partly because my missions have been saying to do this, but also Austria at this current time Austria is trying to. These guys are like deciding on going to war with Brandenburg, kind of a religious war, and trying to change everybody's religion to the same thing. You could go and help them do that, or you could fight them and keep this Protestant religion alive. At this point, it's kind of I think it's kind of up to you. I know when it's released, they are coming out with I read the full roadmap, but they're coming out with scenarios, or even coming out with one that you start out in the United States, but they're going to have scenarios and some improvements. They got like 4 more patches, even after it comes out of early development, lined up. And like I said, I'm really thankful for all of the support and the interest in the game. Probably without all that, I wouldn't be doing this video, but it seems like you guys really like this game. I enjoyed it. It's a little slower than like a fast-paced strategy game. It's contemplative and being careful. Your spies, or if you want to call them that, your agents, don't get caught. For example, if he was to convert a large sum of money, like right now he has 420 gold that he skimmed off the profits or whatever in England that he could make available to the Brotherhood. Now he could go ahead. He skimmed that already. He could go ahead and send it to the house, but if he does too much, there's going to be politicians. Yeah, that's the word. Looking at, hey, where is he getting all this money at? He's just an average Joe. Where is he getting all this money? Or whatever his cover may be at the time. For those that didn't see the first video, kind of recap each area. Say we're looking at England now. This is your local influence. So, like, how much influence do you have on this government here? How much can you sway them to vote this way or that way? 63% isn't bad. In other words, like, I get 63% every month, I guess. And this is my local wealth. In other words, I've accumulated 420 local wealth that I can put into our funds. And through this 63%, I've accumulated 1512 influence in England. And here is a local power resource. Power sometimes will take like you might use power to, I don't know if you need to assassinate somebody or something crazy like that. If you need to actually use your muscle or something. A form of government. I know one goal I had was to get out of a monarchy, and I think I was actually shooting for like a dictatorship or something of the sort, at least where I lived, because if you control all the government in a dictatorship, then you could pretty much do anything with reasonable military power and such. And then you can spread your influence a lot easier, I think. Um, Here's the government, all the people in the government, and you can tell wherever you see one of these guys with a cloak over his head, that is one of the person in that position is now a member of the Brotherhood. And as you can tell, currently, the ruler of England is either in our Brotherhood or being controlled by our Brotherhood. Now, he still has people to answer to. He can't make drastic changes without causing upheaval and possibly being overthrown, but he has a lot of authority. And so then you have your three branches, and all of the government people have advisors, top rank advisor and stuff. But then you have the middle is usually your economic, and down here is your military, and over here is your church. So you see, I got a fair amount of the church. I don't have the top guy at the church. I do have the treasurer here, and Ministry of Industry. As you go down, you have kind of your top guy here, but then as you go down, maybe they don't have the top power. Like this guy, he's a supreme commander of the Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines, or whatever you want to look at. He's a supreme commander over everything. But then you go down this branch, and you have somebody like the head of the underworld. Now, maybe he isn't the head guy of military, but if you want to find somebody to do something underhanded, poison somebody's drink or something of the sort, this is probably the guy you want in your back pocket. And then we could look at your neophytes you have in England. I have no neophytes in England at the time. And those would be... let's see, let me show you France. I think I might have some neophytes in there. Oh, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't have any neophytes anywhere. Thought I had some. There's a war going on here. One thing that's I noticed is tough. As these countries, when they go to war, they do actually change your borders and what's what. Like, I think Belgium changed or something like that at one point. My last playthrough. Brandenburg. Okay, so maybe I don't have any neophytes. I can look at my, this is basically the, my inner circle. These are all my, my head guys that's in the Brotherhood. These are all my masters. The ones that really influence how much money we're making and things like that, and recruiting and whatever. Your adepts are these people that are working, like, let's see. Wish would tell me where he's working at. Anyway, these are the guys that were working at different, like, he may be working in France, and he may be working in England or whatever. And then your neophytes are your guys that are basically like your pool. And each territory can have neophytes. And they could be your pool to eventually move up into a master position. It is a little confusing that you're right now, at least, unless they change it in a patch, it looks like a hierarchy. And that it goes from neophyte to adept to masters would make sense. But it really goes neophytes to masters, and these are the people working in government positions. and then you can always fire somebody and make them take vows of silence and whatnot. So the things to look at with these guys, say I can click on any guy here, and they actually level up, gain experience, and you can actually spend the experience making them better at different things. The one, probably the most important thing to look at is loyalty. If his loyalty is high, like this guy here, got a 5 loyalty. That's great in that he is not going to easily be swayed. Like if somebody wants to try to recruit him and have him give me up, it's going to be hard to do that against somebody that's very loyal. Likewise, if somebody's very loyal to somebody else, it may be hard to get them over on my side. Health, if they get found out or something and are trying to escape, they could get harmed and come out with low health. Security or secrecy. I'm sorry, not security. Secrecy is how much he's been detected. They're like, something's fishy. What's going on around here? And they're trying to snoop and find out. The more they do, the lower his secrecy goes. And from what I've seen and heard, if this gets under, like, I don't know, you got to start worrying if it gets under, like, in pretty high, maybe the 80s. Try to keep it in the 90s or above. Trust level. Oh, here's his location. I knew it was somewhere. Like, he's in Brandenburg. And then the other important things is his citizenship. His citizenship is Brandenburg. His religion is Protestant. His nationality is he's a German, and his ideology is whatever that word is, lot of democracy. All right, tooltips. I think it's going to give you all. I think all of this just represents what this tells. I mean, that's obvious. That's Protestant. And of course, their age. Now, like I said, you are able to level them up, and like you see, he's got 2701 of 7,000. 7,000 would get him up to level 4, which is pretty good. And each time you level, you can gain traits: military training, good reputation, lower chance of being compromised, educated. And certain traits make them better at different positions. Like I have this guy is my worshipful master. My porter, and it shows what the porter does. Property to title depends on the level. Secrecy boost of all brothers at the time of assassination attempts, and the resource cost for military institution errands. So it costs less to do something with the military. Going from the right side over here. Orator. The higher his level, the lower the penalty to the cost of errands. That makes sense. But the one that I find that he helps most with, experience of neophytes recruited. They get plus 3% to their experience for each level of the orator when they're recruited. So right now they get 0.35 for each level, and he's level 2. Here's your secretary. Reduces resource and secrecy cost of hiding the signs of activity. So, say you try to bribe somebody to work for your society, and maybe it fails. Hey, thanks. What's going on? Death Gun, good to see you. Maybe it fails, and your secrecy level goes down. They're snooping around. So you try to hide the signs of it. Just trying to hide the signs costs resources to obviously hide the signs. Your treasure is your income, increases your income. And lodges actually help your income as well. Your chaplain, every decade, all the brothers with lower level, basically they gain experience faster to level up, without getting too much into it. There's some pretty in-depth things. There are other societies out here that would love to blow your cover and find you out, and they're working against you. If you want to get really in depth about what's going on with each government, you can look at these, and probably it's good for manipulating. Who do you really want to manipulate to do what? I haven't gone that far into the details of the game yet. Brandenburg here. Yeah, it's Brandenburg. So you can look, and you have the aristocrats. And then you go out, the high clergy, aristocrats and officers and soldiers are out there. And then the further you go out, the less support I have. Bureaucrats, capitalists, whatever. So I guess one of the easy ways to compare that would be looking at the difference in that in England. Which I guess I'm not, I don't know the game backwards and forwards well enough to know exactly what it means or what you're trying to do. Maybe get all these guys in the center or what. The ruling party. Well, I own the ruling party. They're all in my back pocket at this point. Now I got 3 brothers here and a lodge here, which gives me bonuses. I think I got a lodge here in England as well. Yeah, right here. There's uprisings here and there, but there was. It was getting really shaky here in France, and so I had to run my get out of Dodge quick before I get found out here. An absolute monarchy. So this is the awareness of us operating in France and the public order. Now, the higher their public order, the more difficult it is to do things. But also, I guess it would make some more. If a country is getting ready to go to war, and you are working really hard at making a change, maybe that's time to back off and see what's going to happen. Because you could work your butt off to make a change with the current regime, and it'd be of no use. But if I remember right, order being high could make it more difficult on you, and to some degree, at least. If order is high and your awareness is high, that's bad. And then Brandenburg. Difficulty of completing errands at 100%, so it's at 1. So you can look at the government's military strength, because I know what I'm kind of doing. At the same time, I'm trying to increase financial power in France. I'm also trying to prepare Brandenburg to fend off being attacked by Austria, which is about to happen soon. Low public order is a prerequisite to riots, uprisings, and even revolution. So yeah, you don't want to work hard at trying to control everything if they're getting ready to change government. One thing I would like for them to do right now, you see they have edge of screen scrolling. I would like to remove that because you can move it around with your arrow keys. But I got 3 screens here where I'm trying to control stuff, and every time I move my mouse on another screen, I don't want the screen to go moving on me. So I got this brother selected. He can do something with the Brotherhood. Counteractions, captives, intelligence, population, and parties. So he can do different things depending on which Brotherhood you got selected. Now, I think there is a lot of money over here in England. So right now, parties. That's not it. Brotherhood. Withdraw resources. So I got like 450. I think it was. I always leave some resources there. And the higher amount I try to bring out, the more he can be revealed to. This will bring 1,200 global global money to use for missions. But I don't know if I'll be able to do all that. We'll see. I'm embarking upon the withdrawal of resources, Aaron, my master. Unpause it. See, secrecy is going to go. She's at 91 now. Back up to 95. Hey, he's pretty good at this stuff. Did he get it all? I think he did. It dipped down for like a half a second. Okay, he's got it up to 97 right now already. Very secretive fella. And this is your list of events. Mr. Sutter, one of the stages of the objective rulers over crowds is completed. One of the stages of the objective rulers over crowds is completed. Okay. There's a new objective, rulers over crowds. Like the Brotherhood, our enemy acts in the shadows. These are the people working against you. People like us are skilled at manipulating others, excluding political parties and entire estates. We are building the future with our hands. We found out that the Party of Unrest has recently been helping our enemies. It is necessary to weaken it in order to deprive the enemy of this resource. Let's take it to them. Take the fight to them. Some brothers suggest starting with this assassination of the party leader, as it will reduce public support. The other brothers see the solution in creating a new party, so it will draw off some of the followers. Choose one of the options and start implementing it as soon as possible. That could backfire, that you create another party, and it also takes a lot of your power away. Open the society window in England. Well, we've already done that, obviously. Assassinate the leader of unrest. Reduce the influence of unrest below 23%. Awareness of the Brotherhood of England will drop to 0. Unknown enemy rulers over crowds. The greatest minds. Completed errands. To discover the opponent magisters with the help of the lodge or by searching for signs of enemy activity, Aaron. Get a line on the detected enemy agent using the collect information action. Set up surveillance of the enemy agent. Search for signs of enemy activity, Aaron. Okay. You. Yeah, I got a job for you, buddy. Organized kidnapping. Sounds like fun. Assassination, not just yet. No. thought it might be under counteraction, but intelligence. Yeah, intelligence. Set up surveillance. Collect information. Watch the opponent lodge. Search for signs of enemy activity. That's what we want to do. Cost of the errand. 20. We got 3,000 something. 49 gold. We got 1,700. And power. Now this is like every tick is what it's going to cost. Secrecy loss. For doing this once is going to lose 6 secrecy, and I'm at 91. So yeah, just once is expensive. Secrecy. Increased awareness. Going to go up 3. Yeah, we'll go ahead and try it. And I think I would like another brother. So when he does this, the secrecy level goes up, or the awareness goes up. I'll ask him to go into hiding, and I'll ask the other brother to try to cover his tracks while he's in hiding. Now, one of these guys is French, nationality France. His is Poland, Lithuania. I want him not establish a lodge. Want him to go over there. Move the brother. How about England? Yeah, England. You got it. Embarking upon the move, brother Aaron, my master. Alright, get a move on. France and Malta entered into a trade agreement. Okay, we don't care. Grandmaster of the Brotherhood has a new objective, rulers over crowds. I already figured that out. Grandmaster of the Brotherhood has a new objective, unknown enemy. Yep. Well, you got that one figured out as well. The defense of Brandenburg looks decent. We're working on it. One of the stages of the objective, religious boundaries, is completed. Establish a lodge in Brandenburg. We got that done. Looks like we got all the stages completed. Infiltrate the army in Brandenburg for at least 40%. And develop a defense plan in Brandenburg. Completed 2. Okay, infiltrate the army. So let's look at Brandenburg, see where we are there. Assuming this is Brandenburg. Looks like it. Military's over here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like I kind of have the entire military. Well, I don't have the ruler, his advisor, but I do have the entire military branch under him. It's set at 40%. I'm at 58%. Okay. Infiltrate the army institution, Brandenburg. Develop a defense plan. It looks like I got a check mark there, have I not? All Brotherhood errands in Brandenburg are done 1 day faster with 50 days. What? That doesn't make sense. All purchases of $20 or $10 cheaper with $1. What? Huh? What? Maybe they're speaking in Old English. I just don't understand that. So yeah, you can change your objective. One faith would be where you are trying to help Austria defeat Brandenburg and eventually England and change the religion everywhere to Catholic. Or you can fight for diversity, which is what I'm doing, and I'm helping Brandenburg defend against Austria. Completed errands 2. Okay, so that's saying, okay, and the religious boundaries. Saying it now, they're saying all Brotherhood errands in Brandenburg are done 1 day faster. Within 50 days. So if it's normally 50 days to do something, I do it in 49 days. Woohoo! Completed errands. Missions 3. Unknown enemy. Learn how to speak English. Discover the opponent magisters with the help of Lodge or by search for signs of enemy activity errand. Get a line on the detected enemy using the collected information and set up surveillance. Let me try to do it with the Lodge. Discover the opponent magisters with the help of the Lodge. Here in Brandenburg. Are you any good at anything, buddy? It's this guy here. This guy here. He's from Brandenburg. He's from England. We don't want to use an England guy there. And he's from Brandenburg. He's my chaplain. Okay, so Brotherhood. Captain's intelligence. That's my lodge. How do I use a lodge? Let's see. Alliances of wars, army, power, accidents, trade, influence. Country's ready for war. A strong and growing economy. Legitimate government. So I thought I'd be able to click on the lodge itself. It said using the lodge, but we'll recruit a near withdraw resources, transfer resources, hide from the world, hide signs of activity. Okay. Okay, right click on the lodge and it does something. Yeah, left click on a brother, but you right click on the lodge. Alright. Duly noted. So I want to well, which was his guy? Michael Borman. They can't both be Michael Borman. Well, hell, these were both or Kurt Proper. Let's go with Kurt Proper. I think he might be better. Oh, wait a minute. Walter Borman. Alright, I want to do something with the lodge. List of objectives. Brotherhood management. Discover the opponent magisters with the help of lodge. Or the errand. Alright. Well, it's what I'm trying to do. This thing sure is jerky. One of the stages of the objective religious boundaries is completed. Yep, we got that. Well, have to go with intelligence again, I guess. Set up surveillance. Collect information on opponent lodge. I think that's my objective, right? Infiltrate the army. I've done that. Oh, let's look at another one. Discover the opponent magisters with the help of the lodge or by search for signs of enemy activity. Yep. Go for it, buddy. He's got 1 month left to do it over here. He's got 3 months left to do it over here. Oh, and what's he doing? No, don't cancel. Just tell me what you're doing. Brick shooter. My order, right? Yeah. Oh, he's moving to England. Hopes to have some sort of a memory. Search for signs in England is done, Grandmaster. Oh, what'd you find there, buddy? Well, he's going to have to do nothing for a little while until the awareness goes down. War's all around us, guys. Those damn Austrians are probably trying to convert everybody forcibly. Here we go. Our shooter has a level up. I see his name, please, somewhere. I think he was my order. Yep, that's him. Oh, and this is his level up. He can choose here. Experienced enough to go out to the next level. He asks advice from Grandmaster on what path of development he should choose. Stealth, travel time, successful intimidation, or celebrity. Conscription costs for any action. Successful recruitment, 15%. He's very pious. He's educated. Number of traits offered at a new level increased by 1. Successful recruitment. So he's a good recruiter. Inspiration costs. One local influence daily. Yeah, let's, I guess, go with that. Anybody else able to level up? Don't look like it. Lack of mining labor in France. How about we kidnap people from Austria and have them work in the mines? Excellent idea. well-off population. England and Brandenburg. Not France, the most well-off country there is. Oops. Impoverished population. England and Brandenburg and France. I've let them dry or something. Say, brother. A 93 law and only 2 awareness. This guy's still working on. Do it again. There are masters of enemy lodges in the area. They will be detected. Discovered masters and lodges will appear in the list of known opponents. I don't know where they would pop up if they were known opponents. Look, we own North Saxony. What do you know about that? Incident on the border. Could trigger a war between England and Brandenburg. Yeah, it looks like Brandenburg would get their butts kicked. It can cause a war. Okay. Let's play on the chance that it's not going to happen. 2 more months you got there, buddy. 1, ping. Move the brother is done, and the search for signs of enemy activity is done. England declared war on Brandenburg. That's not good. I'm trying to do things here. I'm trying to control the government and you're attacking them. And you can't attack Brandenburg. They haven't even formed Prussia yet. What did that say? I was reading that. Grandmaster, one of the stages of the objective religious boundaries is completed. Okay. I'm not seeing this being revealed to me here? Political map. Relations. Religion, we already know that's what that is like. Public order. Nationalities. Trade. Population. Ideologies. Legend. Infiltration of the military, 0.58. It sure seems like I had this infiltrated. Brotherhood, government, competitors, official power. Competitors. Passive counterintelligence, active counterintelligence, eliminating agents, compromising enemy agents. What's your job? Army General, Garrison General, Head of Special Services. How about you? Head of the Underworld? Provoke riots. Carry out political assassinations. Create a diversion. Use organized crime. Push for highway robbery. Leave office. Official powers. That's mobilization laws. Demobilization laws. Develop a defensive plan. I'm going to click on the country, not you. He must feel very self-important. But yeah. Develop a defensive plan. I thought I already did that. But just to make sure. It's been a little while since I did this. England. Aristocrats in England. Brandenburg. Aristocrats in Brandenburg. The excessive money in the population does not bear any harmful consequences. However, this provides an opportunity to replenish the county's treasury. Raise the taxes on well-off estates. I'm glad that they're making that much money. It just gives me more money to filter off But I like having the excess there right now. I don't want to piss off the aristocrats just yet. And look at France's. Only own 31% of France. 59% there. 29% there. I need more of these guys. Wow, I've got the Chief of Treasury and Tax Minister. How about you? 5 loyalty. Of the 4. Recruitment. There's a 41% chance that the selected individual will be recruited by the Brotherhood. If successful, his loyalty will increase by 1. Okay? Being a failure, the target's loyalty will increase by 1. Which is bad. If being a failure, awareness in France will increase 20. So being there's only a 41% chance, I say we could monitor him or blackmail him. Persuasion. What about bribery? 0% chance. You can't bribe him. He's paid under the table too much. And a 31% chance of intimidation. We might have to set up surveillance on that guy. But we could always work on another one of these guys. Minister of Industry. Recruit. 30%. 6%. Bribery. 46%. Intimidation. No. Well, okay. Neither one of these guys seem to want to go on over to the dark side. So let's work on him. No, we don't want to assassinate him just yet. Let's set up some surveillance. We're tracing movement and activity of a selected agent for 150 days. All information about the individual under surveillance will be regularly updated. The Brotherhood will know if anything changes in his profile. Renard Nivet, I know you're dirty. Just don't know how yet. A lot of people ready to run minor errands for coin. Follow wherever a certain person goes. Develop and leaving no trace to get people to talk. There's a few coins and suddenly there are dozens of eyes watching every step of an unsuspecting citizen or noble, reporting to an employer who remains in the shadows. That's me. So yeah, I'll go down to 85% secrecy. Awareness will go up to 3. And it takes 155 days. Do it. Let's get them in our pocket. We want to make more money in France. More money, more money, more money. We know we got 2 good countries for money, but we want the biggest country for the most money. Okay, let's go. Well, populous, we already know that. Impoverished. England, Brandenburg, and France. Artisans in England. Extreme poverty among the artisans in England. Lack of livelihood leads to inefficiency of the state, filling its functions as society because they can't provide themselves with daily goods. Okay, let's give each person, each artisan gets a bag of marbles, and they can play marbles on their lunch break, and that should make them satisfied. All these wonderful ideas I have. Aggravation of the situation could lead to a reduction in the size of the estate. By increasing immigration and mortality. Artisans are the only source of production labor. Without them, development of domestic consumer goods and weapons would be impossible. I know this. Okay. Well, let's see. If they're having the same problem in England, Brandenburg, and France, and I'm trying to work them kind of against each other. Well, I'm not worried about somebody immigrating from England to France or whatever. Lack of production labor in France. Okay, birth control's against the law. It'll settle itself out in about 20 years. I got it. Lower taxes on artisans, promote immigration, raise taxes on industries you deem unnecessary to force them to close and reduce their need for labor. That's a very intricate scheme right there. Promote immigration. Let's maybe lower taxes on artisans. France. Economy. Okay, I don't think this is what I'm looking for. Government. Okay, you could probably lower the taxes, can't you? Still a state tax decrease. Official powers, competition, government, brotherhood. What's government going to look like? Board structure, power, sabotage. Oh. Oh, we want to, none of the above. Official powers. Oh, I didn't see it because there's like a jillion of them here. We don't want to leave office. Let's start from the far right over here. Facilitate tax increase. Facilitate tax decrease. Import taxes. Let's see. Reduce taxes for the colony. Cut subsidies for the colony. Tax decrease. The artisans. Yeah, artisans. Their tax is only the tax of artisan ranges from 20% to 10%. Treasury revenue from artisan ranges from 26.7 to 13.4 thousand coins. According to the new law, prosperity of artisans will change to 5. The adoption of this law temporarily changes the prosperity of the artisans by an additional 20 to 50 days. Oh, so I don't get to use a slider. Oh, wait, here we go. Oh, it's an all or nothing thing. $26 to 0. 26 to 13. Yeah, that's definitely enough of a change. Go for it, dude. We make more money by lowering taxes? Okay. We'll see. I guess you get more artisans. What, something just blew up? Impoverished population. England. Well off. Okay, well off population and impoverished. Oh, aristocrats in England and aristocrats in Brandenburg are well off. Impoverished. Everybody in England, holy crap. Like slave labor over there. Workers in Brandenburg. I want to see France. Workers, peasants, irregulars, and nomads. Well, hey, it would have been worse if I hadn't lowered the taxes a second ago, and you would have aristocrats as well. I doubt it's made an effect yet. It's still at 38%. France. Will this guy come over to the dark side yet? Oh, set up surveillance at 43%. Keep going. Another war. Who are these? Trier and France. Beat each other up, I don't care. France is trying to expand. Oh my god, the world blew up. Somebody created an atomic bomb or something? Is that what happened? Surveillance of Agent Renard Navet started successfully. Took him long enough. France and Malta entered into a trade agreement. France won the war against Trier. I guess France has expanded now. This will be the second. Wow. They're getting way too big. They've taken over Trier and I can't remember who it was over here, Alsace or somebody. Defensive Brandenburg looks decent. Okay, you told me that like 12 times. Somebody's operating over here, and I gotta find out who it is. Maybe I need to infiltrate better. I'm on 29% in Brandenburg for economy, 28 the government. Oh, and I'm all the way on the military. You know, it says 58. Oh, I guess because the ruler and advisor. Well, can we recruit you? There's a 100% chance that the selected individual will be recruited by the Brotherhood. All right. The target's loyalty will increase by 1. That'll make it a 5. That is awesome. In the event of failure, we won't fail. In the event of failure, blah, blah, blah. Okay. 60% of base chance, 60% from agent's post, 50% from agent's trait handsome, 30% because he's a negotiator, 50% from target's trait comfortist, conformist, because he is a conformist. He's going to conform to my dictatorship. 10% from match the agent's religion and the target's religion. That's why I have him doing the job. Let's see, it costs 200. I got plenty. Let's do this. All right, that's awesome. On the errand, sir. You're welcome. Get right on that. See, that'll bring up. I'll make even more money there. Go. I have not yet begun to rule the world. I think next will be Austria or something. Wilhelm Kempe, chief treasurer in Brandenburg, joined the Brotherhood. All right. Nice. I'm at 49% in Brandenburg now. Okay, can we get the cardinal? That would be great. Almost too much to ask for. Cardinals are usually, you can't bribe them at all. Persuasion 17, bribery. Well, this is a crooked cardinal. 47%. He's not intimidatable. Okay, go away. What this guy? Ambassador. 22%. Bribe him. 52. Intimidate. 62. Another tough cookie. Okay. This guy is a Chief Justice. I got him. And had you all arrested for not agreeing with me. This guy is a powerful magnate. He's not really... Doesn't look like he's really aligned with any branch of the government. Oh, I already got him. Okay, I'm owning a good portion of the government here, and hey, advisor dude, come on over to the dark side. 46, 0, 36. Well, the king's advisor don't want to come over. What about the king? 0, 0, 34. Okay, it'll be a little while before we got the ruler of Brandenburg in our back pocket. But hey, we got the chief treasurer. Pretty quick there. Well, it wasn't pretty quick. We had to infiltrate out of the rest of the government before we got him. And why haven't we found the bad guy over here? Well, what are we looking like here? We're up to 10 on awareness and 86 on order. Okay, they're all at least 100% secrecy, but they're definitely aware, and it's going down 1 per day, so it'll be back at 0 pretty soon, I guess. Public order is... I like public order being high myself. We got an idea. We got an idea, Brandenburg. Government. What was my mission here for Brandenburg? Let's see. Set up surveillance with enemy agent. Looks like we got that. Get a line on detected enemy agent using the collect information. Discover that opponent magisters with the help of the lodge by search for signs of enemy activity area. Okay. We're going to do this. Being here. Collect information. Go for it. He was too hard. I want to see if maybe he's the enemy agent we need to take out. Information is done. Well, what did you find out about him? Wrong button. Wait, what did it say? Got a fair amount of influence. Persuasion, bribery, intimidation. Wow, he is tough. Recruitment, collect information, I tried that. Set up surveillance. Yeah, go for it. Your secrecy, I think it's like normally 130 for this guy. He's pretty good. And it took him down to 120. This is going to take him down 23 more. Whew. Costly. Go for it. Gotta find some dirt on that guy. Got to. One month left. Surveillance errand is done. My brother Walter Wilson was able to start surveillance up. I want him to find out. Nomads in England. Means people are moving in or moving out. Extreme poverty among nomads in England. Lack of livelihood leads to inefficiency of the state. Can't provide themselves with daily goods. Increasing immigration. Nomads are hardly involved in the affairs of the country, trying to maintain separate, self-sufficient communities. However, they can provide some agricultural labor and participate in the defense of their territories against outside invaders. Up, daggone it. Lower taxes on the nomads. Okay. Minister of Trade. Alright, I need more people in this office over here. I think this is where he is the tax minister. Yeah. 0%. Bribery, 64%. Intimidation, 89%. Yeah, just go up and crack your knuckles or something. I appear to have plenty of military power here. Let's try to intimidate this guy. And then we gotta lower taxes on the nomads. I'm not trying too much in France because I'm mainly using France as a source of income. And what's happened now? Tax minister in England joined the Brotherhood. Right, he didn't want his legs broken. Mwah. Tax administrator, you need to do your job here. Government. Run around compromising officials. Okay. Official powers. Facilitate tax decrease. Nomads. New prosperity nomads will change to 5. We'll get less money. 1.3 thousand instead of 2.6. Tax rate for nomad changes from 20 to 10%. Taxes are levied on wages and income from owning industries. Yeah, let's get some more nomads over here. Who are you? You're the cardinal. Can we get you in here? Probably not. We own the rest of that branch pretty much. Let's see what about you. Bribery, intimidation. No, not just yet. We'll work on you. What the advisor? 7.6. 52. 0. He'll take some bribes sometimes, but he's not intimidated or anything else. Oh no, what happened here? Trade agreement between Brandenburg and Braunschweig terminated. That sucks. England won the war. Does that mean yeah. So England owns this now. I guess it ain't too bad. That's ensuring that Austria doesn't come up here and force their religion change. They own more land. %70 control of the taxes in England. That's awesome. Of course, that's my home country, right? Going to have to lay low there for a little while, but 13% on awareness. How about Brandenburg? 4 on awareness. Let's try. I want to see your character, buddy. There you are. Collect information. Past activity. He's educated and good reputation. piety, good reputation, educated, and philosopher. So, yeah. Recruit, recruit, recruit. He's been searching for the signs of enemy activity. Educated, phantom, negotiator, handsome, and brainiac. That's my very first guy right there. Let's let you do something here. Search for signs of enemy activity. Yeah, let's have you do that. Done? That was quick. Jillian Tracy has a very low loyalty. Well, who is that? Jillian Tracy. That's Walter. Jack. Well, I can look at them here, I guess. Health. Loyalty. Guys are all good. Oh, maybe they're informing me of somebody that I could turn. What's your name, good sir? Ambassador Maximilian. I'm looking for a Jillian Tracy. Does he work here somewhere? Brother with a low loyalty can leave the Brotherhood at the most inopportune time. It may be worth finding a replacement for him. Find a way to increase his loyalty or replace him with a more... Well, no, duh. Jillian Tracy. Of what country? France? Is that why they're telling me that under the France thing? Oh. him. So obviously somebody's working against us somewhere. And should I suspect it's Brandenburg then? What is this? Oh, riots. Better not. If it is somebody working against us, I would suspect it's Brandenburg. I wish there was a way I could just link to it from that message. Okay. John Percy. Julian Tracy, the tax minister in England. Okay, dude. What's the problem here? We seem to be having a discussional situation. You don't look like you're very loyal. You know we can't have that. Either you're 100% in, or you're 10% out, and then another 10% out until it reaches 100. Basically, each 10% is a body part of yours that will be thrown out the door. How do I increase his loyalty here? Brotherhood. Run an errand. Government. Compromise officials. If you could compromise yourself, sir, we would really appreciate it. Because we plan on blackmailing you pretty soon. Special powers. I can't imagine any of those would He's a coward, he's modest, good reputation, and a philosopher. I don't see how to increase his loyalty, if they have that yet. 0 of 5. More likely to be recruited by enemies. Information during interrogation or leave the Brotherhood. You know what? Brother will leave this post. His rank in the Brotherhood is promoted to neophyte. Sometimes personal life circumstances can force an opponent or civil servant to retire. Ignorant people might take this decision with respect, not realizing this is yet another move and cunning game of the Brotherhood. Yes, I think it's a good time for you to retire. Select information is done. Okay. Do you have a replacement yet? No. So hopefully we get somebody with a higher loyalty that's able to be turned to the dark side. Ta-da! France and Malta entered in a trade agreement. Okay. Oh, look, we got a new person here. Collect information. Errand is done. All right. Who's our new guy? He's level 3 already. He is pious. He's poor. Probably be bribed. Got a bad reputation. In military training. I think we can bribe this guy at the very least. Inflation, bribery, 100%. That's what I thought. 100 gold. I got 1,800. Let's bribe him. See if we don't get a better brother here. Join the Brotherhood. All right. Now we have a nice, loyal tax administrator in England. We're up to 7. Better lay low on England for a little bit. How about an old money maker over here? He's just growing. Pretty soon it's going to be all of Europe will be France. Rate he's going. He's at 0, so I can do stuff. What's the collect information on France. I know that's for some reason that's one of the more dangerous missions, collecting information. But in order to see even who they are, oh wait, I'm at 0 still. Yeah. Maybe it's just costly. I can't remember. Maybe it's costly. Let's find out about this guy here, head of the church. $84% and 100%. Albright Suitor is the next guy we want to use. Okay. I'm thinking about France. Yeah. And how revealed is he? He's at 94. No, I don't want to cancel it. Okay, you ready for the next guy? What's France up to? 0 and 96, and he is at 87. We're going to push our luck and do one more here. Okay. Something just moved here. France neophytes. Oh, it was in England. I mean, that guy become a neophyte. Yeah, there he is. Mr. Zero Loyalty. Send him to rest. Yes. We'll tell his family what a great man he was when he lived. He'll be sorely missed. He did levy for lower taxes. He did something. And let's see, he's at 139, 100, and 100. Okay. These are all revealed already. Making money over here. Not the biggest concern. I'd really like to get up to these guys. Maybe we just gotta control more people. 16%. 46%. Can't intimidate the guy. How about this guy? He looks crooked. 21. 51. 61. Quality will increase by 1. If successful, it will decrease by 1. He's at a 4. Let's set up surveillance. Okay, King Kahuna Huna is setting up surveillance there. That's Walter Wilson. How about you, buddy? Come on over to the dark side, 0. Bribery, 46. Intimidation, 56. Okay. Up surveillance. Michael Borman. Yeah, go for it. I will have the entire government of Brandenburg. I will form Prussia. Ooh, I think I found something. Maximilian Pressler started successfully. I don't care. Started successfully. Ooh, all these wars ending. Looks like they who are attacking must have lost. Whoa, it's going down quick, whatever it is. Wartburg. At war with Thuringia? You guys keep weakening yourselves and France will keep gobbling you up. Look at the wars. My military power is going through the roof. Well, I do own all the entire military power of Brandenburg. I built a lodge in France yet. That would be a great endeavor. Brotherhood, establish a lodge. It isn't only a place brothers can gather to increase unity within the ranks, it's also where they can discuss their thoughts without pretending, and this can be used to our advantage. The lodge chooses, initiates, and promotes its members, trusts them with secrets, and allocates resources for the fulfillment of our goals. From here, groups of brothers pull the strings to influence the government of the whole country. It's 885. I think I gotta have that locally. $72 and $885. I have all of that. I don't know if I have it locally though. It's very revealing. I do remember that, yeah. You gotta hide your tracks like immediately and go into hiding and everything else. The lodge will be established in France. Every day the lodge will generate resources to the Brotherhood treasury without raising awareness. The number of resources depends on the level of infiltration and development of the country's institution. Having a lodge will help the brothers with different citizenships perform tasks faster and cheaper. In other words, you can have somebody from, say, England doing tasks in France, and it won't cost more, and it'll be faster. Doesn't mean it'll be more successful. If you have somebody and try to do something in England that's from France, they're not going to be that successful. In addition, the lodge will detect enemy agents and increase the cost of their errands. Decrease. No? And increase the cost of their errands. What? Lodge will, will do that to the enemy. The more lodges the Brotherhood has, the higher the daily maintenance costs. Each day the lodge will bring resources to the Brotherhood's treasury without raising awareness. I've already read that. Total level of infiltration in institutions must be higher than 60%, and now it's at 33. So I have to infiltrate France more. Oh, and I'm not at 60% of nothing. The total level. And so I need this guy to turn 29 0 39 or fact information. Yes. Everybody, all information in England done? Yes, it is. Okay. All information in Brandenburg done? Yes, it is. Brandenburg, I am at, I'm well over 60% total. We collect enough information about this guy. 21, 51, 60. Web surveillance. Yeah. Oh, he's in another country. Like Brandenburg, I got up there pretty well, but then established my lodge, but now to getting over the hump is tough. What happened now? Surveillance started successfully. Okay, good. So what does England look like? Brandenburg, France. England. Artisans in England. Extreme poverty among the artisans in England. Reduce taxes. I think I already did that. Lower taxes on manufacturing industries or provide them with subsidies. Workers. Lower taxes. Reduce taxes on agricultural. Everybody's complaining about taxes. I think we just need to overthrow the government there. We need a new Napoleon in England. We really do. This head honcho. Even though he's working for me now. Lower taxes on irregulars. Okay, really? Are the taxes that high in England on everything? I'm trying to look at England. No, lower the taxes. Oh, I'm using the wrong guy to do it. Tax decrease. Artisans. Irregulars. %. Okay. That's reasonable. I guess being I control the government, I control the ruler, I can't complain too much about him. Tyranny is all mine. Absolute monarchy. Well, I don't completely own the military there. 0, 16. Four, 0, 69. Yeah, I guess let's try to intimidate him. Alright, we got some more power in England there. Alright, this edge of window scroll garbage has got to go. There's no way to turn it off. That's one improvement I hope they make. So military control is up now. Although I control the lowest levels, I control the ruler. What else? Let's see. Yeah. Let me try working up another step on that branch. The garrisons. 69. 79 bribe. Let's try to bribe him. Loyalty increased by 1. That'll be max with loyalty. Ooh, that'll be the last thing he does for a while in that country. He joined us. I'm up to 53% on the military. Something tells me these guys, the ones that have like a bunch of zeros, they're probably working for the other organization. The one that wants to expose me. Brotherhood objectives. Discover the opponent magisters with the help. Search for signs of enemy activity. I'm still working on that. I'll get it. I'm pretty sure I know. I'm narrowing down who it's going to be. How exposed am I here? 0. 89% to control. He's at 150. Wow, he's awesome. 100 and 100. Wilson. Okay. We know it isn't any of these guys. Might be him. Go Walter Wilson. I'll run the rest of these guys. Okay. Cardinal. Foreman. We got this. And the only other guy other than the ruler. Mr. Pepper. Okay, guys. Got my A team over here in Brandenburg. Do it. Yeah, I just remember one of the guys in Brandenburg, I think is English, so he's not going to be that successful. Alright, what do we got here? This we started. Racer successfully started. And my number one guy, Walter Wilson, successfully started. We're still pretty well. He's at 96, 98, and oh, he's 140. Find out who did it. Who's the enemy? So what do we got? Brandenburg and Malta became allies. Okay, good. They need allies. You know, you try to help a country and they just don't cooperate. I think England is a lost cause. Too many people pissed off over it. It was a tyrant ruler for too long. Lots of people were just done. They just want complete freedom no matter what. seem to at least slow down Australia. I think they came up to here and then they haven't done anything else. They own Saxony. They're huge right now. But they've stopped at Brandenburg. I'm making some killer money, I know that. The one thing I did make sure I did is tried to get the highest level I could in treasury. And I don't even have an embassy in France yet. But between taxing the people in England to death, filtering off what bit Brandenburg has, it's not bad. Oh, what's going on here? Riots. Have you found anything out yet, buddy? $22, $52, $62. I think this guy might be the bad apple. What else? The ruler. 46, 0. Zero, 34. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the ruler's controlled by the other people. Okay. Let's see. I think there's a map mode economy. Economy. England is getting better. France is the strongest, but maybe they're just not growing as much. Countries ready for war. Well, Austria is number 1. Then Denmark, then France. Well, Brandenburg, it told me they were ready for war. Maybe they're just too far down the list. The Army of Brandenburg is ready for war. Potential targets. Okay. I wish it wasn't so jiggity. That's fine. Influence my awareness. Hide and show legend. I don't see a difference. No. Quit moving my screen. I can't even read what that is. Why they put something off the edge of the map, I don't know. But yeah, my awareness is nothing. Political map. Austria and France are buddy and buddy. England and Brandenburg. I guess you could say they're neutral. You know, I thought Austria hated France. I guess this is how they feel about Brandenburg. I got Brandenburg selected. Relations, select country. Brandenburg. Enemies are in red. England. Okay, yeah, Austria hates France. And England. Well, anybody that doesn't have their religion, I can tell. Look at religion. France is a different religion. Trade, nationalities, public order. My level of order is green, so yeah, everybody's order is pretty high. Population. Dark green is densely population. Look at Brandenburg go. Wow. Looks like more people in Brandenburg than Austria. Is that 10.6? State of affairs, I guess. They're liberal or feudal. There's that despot. Rebellions are red. Like everybody's in a rebellion. Close to it. All the countries right before the shit hit the fan, I guess. We'll go back to regular vote. Okay, well, like I said, it's not a real fast moving game, but I think we made some advances there in Brandenburg. Still can't find where that enemy agent is hiding, and I think that there's an enemy agent in England as well. France, I'm not so sure. I guess I don't know enough about France yet, but I want to get an embassy set up in France. and then maybe change their form of government, being they're already an enemy to Austria. I could get them to ally with England, and therefore, well, England and Brandenburg will be tough because they were at war. You need to see the same way. You need to see eye to eye. So maybe changing their form of government to the same or something. But it takes time. I still have a strong set of masters in there right now. I had to get rid of the one guy that had terrible loyalty. But I guess those things happen. I'm still learning a little bit about the game. In other words, like if you look at Brandenburg and you look at their alliances, army, power, and then when you look at any of these other ones, I mean, I know how the government is, society, economy, all this other stuff. It's very in depth. I still haven't learned much about that. But I think as it gets, well, it's pretty close. It's just a couple weeks to releases. And then they come out. I know they come out with a major patch in October. I think they got another one before then, and they're releasing more as it comes along. So hopefully, I'll be reading the development diaries. They got a pretty good roadmap if you check them out on Steam. Pretty good roadmap as far as what they want to do. And I am looking forward to the United States one over there. Possibly like leading up to the Civil War or something like that. Maybe the Founding Fathers, you know, how maybe, I don't know, it would be interesting to they talk about George Washington or the guys that designed the dollar bills. There's like their symbol on the dollar bills, you know, top of the pyramid. Maybe stuff like that will be incorporated as well, but it's a pretty fun game. It's something to sit back, but you do got to think about what you're doing a little bit. You can't just do each thing willy-nilly. But it's a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Probably more coming up. I know you guys keep coming back, and I'll keep making more. I don't know if you saw my shirt. I have new shirts and things like that, and I've got some more sweatshirts, hoodies. That's the term. In my store, if you want to check that stuff out as well. So, yeah, hit that subscribe button, and it'll let you know next time I publish another one on this one or other new coming games. I got a game coming up. Evil Genius 2 is coming out on the 15th, as well as this being released on the 15th as well. So, early development on Evil Genius 2 coming up, and this one the full release. Although they got more patches lined up with more content. But it should be fun. Looking forward to it, and I hope you guys have a great day.